Hi class, I'd like to show you what to look at when you're starting your final paper. So we are looking at our main homepage here and we're going to go down to week 5 final paper. The first thing you should do is download your template. This template helps to ensure that you get all the parts in your paper and that you're doing it in APA format. So you can see here we have your title page set up here, and then there are different sections that you want to address. And it says, this should be 5 to 7 sentences, and answer all of these prompts. So you can see there's 5 different sections. Each talks about a frame. And then you have a place for your references at the end. Now, I would suggest a couple things here. First of all, I would like to see you reference some things from our class because you are going to compare like the pros and cons of using scholarly and popular resources for research. That's something you can refer back to from something that we went through in class or to a discussion or things like that. So I'd like you to try to do at least one in-text citation and make sure that you include at least one reference that matches that citation or as needed. You might have several depending on what you're doing. You can also look at the ACRL framework that I linked in the announcements early in the class. And if you need that again, you can let me know. That'll help you to know which dispositions that you should be accomplishing to be information literate. And some of these are just starting points for you. You're just getting started on that. But anyway, so if you download that template, you'll be in good shape for getting started with that. And these sections just tell you the same thing as it says on the template. It's like, answer these in 5 to 7 sentences in your own words. You also have a link to your APA style and your academic voice and citing within your paper, so that will help you to do that as well. I'd like you to take a look at the grading rubric. What this is in this and in other assignments, if you've noticed, is this is how I look at what you've accomplished. So these will serve as checkpoints for you to make sure that did I discuss how the questions impact the research? It's worth 0.5. If you don't really discuss that, you won't get any points for that. If you discuss it basically, which means like you say questions impact the research because they help me write my paper. That's not really to the meat of what you need to do. You really have to like kind of dig and think about what you actually want to convey to me and show me what you have learned. So all of these sections go along with the sections in the final paper. So you can just use this as a checkpoint. You also have your written communication that's worth a half of a point, and your APA formatting is worth half of a point. So 1 point or 10% of your particular final is all, did you use good grammar and write well, and did you format things correctly? So it's really important to do those correctly and to maybe run it through paper review or things like that. So that's really all I have for this. The other point that I want to make is that you do have an e-folio. I think it's under quiz or it's under something like that. I think it's under quiz. So the e-folio is going to be uploading your final paper and creating an e-folio link and putting that in your e-folio, which is like an online portfolio. So you would do that after you get the paper to the point that you want it to be and upload it there. So that's one other thing to pay attention to. I discussed that in the other video though. If you have any questions though, let me know, and use the tutors and use the writing center and those different helps, and that will help you to do the best that you can do.